Trico. Trico. Yo, yo, yo. There we go. Wewog, my man. What's good, brother? What's good, brother? Here we go. Yo, Space City. What's up, man? You know I gotta change my thumbnail. Give me 1 second. Oh my gosh. FSU blowout. I don't even know who they're playing. Oh. They're playing Kent State. That's probably why. There we go. Fusion Strike to the moon. What up, Mimes? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Are you able to get into the Discord yet, or what? What's the deal? What's the deal, man? Prismatic ETB, the best purchase right now. You might be right. I can't say for certain, but you might be right. Hello. Hello, everybody. I know it's kind of a late one. We usually do Sunday streams, and it's Saturday at 7 my time, which is very odd. So I apologize for that. I have so much like family stuff to do tomorrow. Just totally packed out schedule. And, you know, I didn't want to like cut it super short to do like a 40-minute stream. And then like it just, you know, and I'll be exhausted. So I figured I would do it tonight. Next week is going to be very fun. We have our boy, our main man, Earn Collects, that is, joining the stream next week. So we'll do some pretty serious market talk. What we've learned as investors, good practices, what we think is going to happen. You know, can Pokemon fix this market? Seems unlikely. We have a lot of thoughts, that's for sure. Tried chatting with Discord support at work and no luck. Ah, dude, I don't know. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know what's going on because the link works for other people. It's very odd. What up, Flex? Good to see you, bro. Welcome. Happy Saturday evening. We all got some football on. What are we up to? I was just watching my Auburn boys. They went ahead on Oklahoma. Pretty hype. A lot of people in the chat are like, why are we talking about sports, bro? Look at this prismatic junk. Check this shit out. What up, Wayne? How's it going, brother? Dude. Hey, did you guys know that prismatic is going up in price? I don't know if y'all were aware of that or not. I don't know if y'all have heard the news about prismatic going up, but I'm making plays on bundles. I'm trying to find a bunch, but it's very hard. People do not really want to sell prismatic that much right now. 61 bucks. Look at the volume. 500. 3,300 in the last month. These are going to move. They're already moving, but they're going to move more. Low 55. Here's one. Just got this one today. Check it out. I'll put it right here. That's a display. Oh, wait, no. Put it right here. There we go. Now you can see it. Yeah, I think Prismatic is gonna continue to rip. I mean, there's really not much else to say about that. I think at some point we'll certainly get more bundles. So I don't think you need to panic or anything, but it's probably a good time to get a few of these 45, 50 bucks. You can probably find them around that range. I think they're selling I think realistic market price is probably like 55 to 58. So if you can buy a good amount, I think 45 is a great deal. I'm actually going to pick up another one this evening because I made a connection with a homie in Atlanta. He is he's somebody who goes to vending machines and does all that. And he's like, hey, do you want to buy anytime I get a bundle of something? It's like 151 or Prismatic. I'm like, yeah, I probably will. So I'm buying it for $45. I feel like that's pretty solid. So, nothing too crazy, but to have somebody do the work for you, it's not too bad. Yeah, we got vending machines in Georgia, but Weewog, let me tell you, man, good luck. Good luck getting anything. No bundles on Facebook, just Lucaria boxes around 100. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, people got their online shipments. They got their in-store boxes recently. So it's those and mini tins pretty much. Dude, those mini tins are so expensive, right? Aren't they like 130, the Costco ones? That seems insane to me. They are spawn camped, literally spawn camped. I know one. People go at 6 a.m. The same guy every time, first in line, 6 a.m. on the day, which I think it's Fridays. 6 a.m. he's there. He buys out everything every single time. It's messed up. It's messed up. I might go there one day just to see what I can scrape up. You know what I'm saying? Felt good about my 7. I met someone who is from my town that owns 73 Prismatic PCTBs. That's absurd. Good Lord. How was that even possible? I guess they knew what we didn't. 2025 is the best year to be unemployed. Bro, I think that could be true. But I think a lot of people are forced to be unemployed. Like the US added 22,000 jobs last month or something. And there's like 300 million people. And most of those jobs are not good. Actually, let me fact check myself on that. Surely it was more than that. Nope, it was 22,000. 22,000 jobs were added last month. Guys, here's what I know. Here's what I know for sure. The economy is propped up by 6 companies, nursing, and AI, and rich people spending money. If the bubble pops on AI, which I think it is a bubble, first of all, it costs so much to run and develop AI. Second of all, the utility is not quite there. It's being forced into workplaces. And people don't really like using it in workplaces. I don't think the gains are there from productivity. I also think most of the spending being done in this country are by people that are high income earners. Your middle class folks, poor people, they're not spending, and the job market's terrible. That's why the Fed is cutting rates. So what you're going to see is more money probably pump the market from richer people who can participate more in obtaining assets. Poor people will be priced out, and then you'll probably see more money flow into crypto. You'll probably see more money flow into more speculative assets like Pokémon. And that's kind of what we're seeing now. I think it's more priced in the stock market. I think Pokemon in general kind of has its own, there's some other factors involved there, kind of operates a little bit inside, a lot outside. But I'm concerned. I'm concerned if the market crashes from all these pressure points. If something happens, which, look, we've been saying there's going to be a market crash for 5 years. All right. I think the Fed has done a very good job guiding us, but I don't know. The answer to the title of this video is no. Yeah. Maybe not, but maybe. Point being, I think it's so important to have conviction in what you're buying. And a lot of people are just buying anything that is available to them. And we know this, but look, as the market gets higher and euphoria increases, like, you guys should definitely be thinking about buying things that you have conviction in. For me, that's Prismatic, Destined Rivals, even at these price points. I'm just saying, be careful. Just don't over leverage yourself. And next year, I will be selling some like collection boxes, some ancillary products, things like that, mostly for space, but also to lock in, some profits. And I think everybody should sell something to get an understanding of how to do it. I've had the benefit of having a pretty big eBay store for a long time, so it's not hard for me to do that. I have all the infrastructure, but a lot of people don't. So yeah, job market, I think, is going to get worse. I agree. What's up, Fish? Good to see you. Creighton Hoddle, my guy. I'm doing well. Happy Saturday, everybody. I appreciate y'all being here. It's a Saturday night in the city, in town. We're all chilling, watching football, hanging out. Somewhat of a short one today. I do have plans later. Those plans also include buying another Prismatic bundle before the plans that I have for $45. Pretty good. I think 2026 will be a rough year for the economy and markets. We'll see. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not going to sit here and pretend to know everything. My plan is mostly going to be the same, but 401k, stock market, a little bit of crypto, a bit of Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? The plan is the same. I think most of us are probably on the younger side. So, just dollar cost average, best investments. What's up, Alex? I'm glad you're here. Thank you. 30th anniversary is around next year. Technically, it's next year. We'll probably see an anniversary set be either teased or announced in the first half of next year, probably early in the year, if I had to guess. I did not watch Rudy's recent video, but I did hear about the huge buy. He said he spent $200K in SBCs. That's wild. Rob Burns is back. Is that true? I was a fan. I'm going to YouTube. He's back. He just randomly posted a video. Oh my God, I need to retire. What? Oh, there we go. Why would y'all ever watch this over the GOAT? He has better hair. It's funnier. Better thumbnails. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Ariman? Shout out to Ariman. Everybody go subscribe. Rudy definitely whaled some SBCs, 100%. 100%. We've been talking about SBCs. I mean, everybody's talking about SBCs, but things move so fast in this space right now. It's pretty wild. It's wild. You mentioned one thing one week. The hobby's already on the next thing next week. You know what I've been thinking? I kind of think that, dude, I kind of think that Sword and Shield is consolidating right now. And I think Sword and Shield is teetering towards like some sets being a bit undervalued. I want y'all to look at this and let's talk about this. Hello, Sam. First time catching you live. Welcome. Thank you for being here on a Saturday too. Legend. Frankie, binge listened to a ton of your channel on road trip last week. Love your market talk, brother. Dude, I hope that was fun. And I hope that was fun for you. I hope you were the only one in your car. Not forcing everybody to listen to that. I know we usually talk sealed, but I think trainer galleries have tons of room to grow. Yeah. Bought one case of SBCs versus Rudy's 200. Hey, at least he got it. Oh, Sunday morning in Australia. Shout out to all the lads down under. Yeah. Jack Della Maddalena. That's all I have to say. All right. Yo, check this out. Check this out, homies. I'm sure we're all well aware, but tell me if this makes sense. Tell me if these make sense to you. Let's look at some prices, eh? Some prices of some booster boxes. The good old-fashioned way. Like, am I crazy? Am I crazy? Are y'all seeing this? There we go. Check this out. Brother. Pally Evolved selling for $485. It's a $485 box. Brilliant Stars is selling currently, can we call it $510? Shall we go to eBay? Shall we? Bro, let's look at some sales. I mean, you guys can see where I'm going here. $500 free shipping. $490 plus shipping with an acrylic. Brilliant Stars, $509 free shipping. Silver Tempest, $475. Can we say that Pally Evolved has passed Silver Tempest? Am I crazy? Now, I think there are some reasons. Silver Tempest clears. Sword and Shield 100% right for growth. Booster Box Premium is high. Yes. Lugia clears Magikarp. Always. Always. Compared to Sports and Magic, it's not that crazy. Yeah. Let me go to check this out. Where's that site I was on earlier? Pokemon. There it is. Let's take a look. Where do I go? Try calculator. Packs opened. Filter. Okay. Now, take some of this with a grain of salt, obviously. Right? But I think it gives us a reasonable idea. Now, initially, I was going to say, I mean, we have to purely speculate here. Brilliant Stars and Silver Tempest are two of the most printed and most opened sets of all time. The way this is calculated, Sam, again, we have to take this a little bit of a grain of salt. It takes the most popular card, the PSA population graded, and multiplies it by the hit rate to determine how many packs have been opened to get those cards. So it's not perfect, but it is an indicator. Now, the issue with this is that for Paldea Evolved, it's the Magikarp, which is pretty hard to pull. But again, 1 in 468. I would assume that this number is a bit higher, but it goes without saying. Silver Tempest and Brilliant Stars are two of the most opened sets of all time. Now, let's go to TCG Player. Let's take a look at how many are listed currently. 98 for Silver Tempest. Listed median, $600. Okay. Reasonable sales volume, and it's still moving up in price. Brilliant Stars, 75 listed. All right. 24 sold in the last month. 55 sold in Silver Tempest in the last month. Not a lot of sales volume on Brilliant Stars right now. Paldea Evolved, 114 listed. 110 sold in the last month. Now, to me, tells us a couple things. People really want the Magikarp. I mean, what percentage of new investors, collectors are new to Scarlet and Violet? They joined during Scarlet and Violet. I would say it's the most popular era of all time. I would say a good chunk of them. A high percentage of people in the Pokemon space entered during this era. This set is pretty old. Believe it or not, Silver Tempest is not that much older than Paldea Evolved. They came out, around similar-ish times. Oh, I accidentally deleted my cookie data. Let's see. What's the release date of Silver Tempest? Was it 2022? Yeah. November 10th, 2022. And then Paldea Evolved was June 2023. So 8 months older. Isn't that crazy? It's only 8 months older. But it seems like Silver Tempest was opened a lot more. And I think with these early SV sets, there's a perfect storm combination of, they didn't print as many because when this set came out, nobody cared. Trust me. I got 2 boxes at $78. And printers, trust me, printers were not turned up to max capacity back then. There was product flooded everywhere for all of these early SV sets. 151 was kind of the caveat. You could find it pretty easily, but it would sell eventually. So I think it's fair to say that Paldea Evolved potentially got less booster boxes of Silver Tempest and Brilliant Stars. And because both of those sets, Brilliant and Silver, were printed into the ground in the bear market, pretty much. And I think rip and shipping is currently peaking. And Paldea Evolved benefited more from that than Silver Tempest and Brilliant Stars. And I think people like ripping the set more. And so there's less sealed supply. And Silver Tempest and Brilliant Stars, these aren't just booster boxes. It had so many in collection boxes, so many in tins and all those things, right? So we have a prediction to make. Paldea Evolved will pass both Brilliant Stars and Silver Tempest. Am I crazy? Do I think this set has better cards than Brilliant Stars and Silver Tempest? Definitely not Brilliant Stars. Definitely not. I don't think it's better than Silver Tempest. But if you said it was, I'm not mad about it because really Silver Tempest is a Lugia. Yeah, there's a Rayquaza and a Blaziken, okay, but like, come on. It's the Lugia. So, look, I think Scarlet and Violet, if you haven't accepted by now that the boxes are just going to outperform your expectations, you probably should. I mean, they just are. You know what I mean? And I mean the good ones. I could see Destined Rivals passing these sets. They're already $400. But obviously, Destined Rivals, we could get more boxes. But like, it's not that surprising that Pally Evolved is passing Silver Tempest. What do we think? Danny Phantom said Pally Evolved was the only boost box in SV that was truly short printed and was never reprinted, just small restocks. Very interesting. PokeChat, can you please confirm you have a PSA 10 Sunbreon? I can neither confirm nor deny because it's currently being graded as we speak. However, my friend, it is not going to be a 10. It would be a miracle if it were a 10. It has some pretty glaring surface issues. I would be lucky to get a 9. And if I get a 9, I'll be very happy. If I get anything lower, I'm cracking that. I'm cracking that motherfucker. Hello, Roxy. Good to see you. Hello, everybody. Welcome. It's Saturday night, 7:30 Eastern time, where I'm at. Appreciate y'all being here. Having a little fun. Can't do a stream tomorrow, so that's why we're doing it tonight. The top 5 sets from SV will surpass all of Sword and Shield minus Evo. Even Fusion? I don't know. Okay, but you say top 5 sets. Do you also mean Holiday? I guess you probably would. Pokeknowledge said it best. The more modern, the better, which is crazy. Yeah. Do you think Mega Evolution's hype will go down some after launch? Similar to how Black Bolt White Flare felt. I do. I think Mega Evolutions is good. It's a good set. It's a great set. Can we look at let's look at the card list. You know, I think the chase cards are strong. It'll be interesting to see how it performs. What did I just click? Lucario, Venusaur, Gardevoir. Guys, what do we think about this set? I would like to hear your opinion. Love the chat. Thanks, Chuck. Your insight is fantastic. Thank you, Orange. I appreciate you, man. SV base is very good. It is very good for a base set, for a new gen. Actually, I kind of think that once Gen 10 gets announced, I'm sure it's going to suck. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm sure that gen is going to take some time for people to like digest, you know, refrigerator Pokemon. I think if we get a crappy base set in Gen 10, like that is when things are going to change. So we'll see. I don't think the hype is dying during the Mega Block. I think Mega Pokemon are too popular and people are too hyped. And then we'll have 30th anniversary, and then we'll probably start getting Gen 10. Dude, I think Gen 10 is what... I kind of think Gen 10 stuff is what kills the hype train. Could be the best base set of Modern? For sure, it is. But, yeah, I think, to answer your question, I do think hype will definitely calm down for Mega Evolution. There's no doubt. There's no doubt about it. Watch out for this promo, by the way. Watch out for this promo. I mean, both of them. I just don't see Mega Evolution sustaining like hype in the hobby like a special set can. I don't think people care about Mega Lucario that much. I think the Gardevoir is really cool. I think the Venusaur, it doesn't excite me. This card does not excite me. Maybe that's a hot take, but I don't know, dude. It's not doing it for me. I don't like this art style that much. Also, I'm gonna say it again. Oh, the Latias. Why? Where can I find a card list at that's like not freaking? Am I crazy right now, bro? I forgot about the Latias. That is it. Oh yeah, yeah. That is a very good card. But it's not like mind blowing. I don't think it's mind blowing. The Absol is good. It is good. Gardevoir. I think the Gardevoir card is easily the best card in the set. I think the Latias is very good. What's up, Archer? Hard pass. Okay, let me throw up a poll in the chat because I am curious. Here we go. Sorry if you can hear me type. Okay. Here we go. Here's the poll. Answer honestly. Very curious to see what y'all think. A lot of excited, lots of mez, not a lot of passes. So I think we all agree it's a pretty good set. It's a pretty good set. I agree. I think it's. I don't think there's a better base set than Mega Evolution. But the Mega Block is weird. It's kind of like. It's Mega Pokemon. Like Mega Pokemon are fairly popular. It's a cool gimmick. So it's almost like they're not special sets, but it feels like it's a special block. It's like a holiday block, but like regular sets. So it's weird. It's really weird timing in this market to have such a thing because truly, I think once Gen 10 gets announced, I think it's going to be very underwhelming. I think it's going to be very underwhelming, and I don't think people are going to really care about the sets. That's how I feel. I think that's when things could really start changing. Mega Block, 30th anniversary. Bro, hype is going to be there. Dude, we get a Rayquaza set. We get a little Mega Greninja action. It's going to be cool. It's going to be really cool. Still waiting for some reveals from Phantasmal because the Gengar situation is kind of odd. All right, well, yeah, so we're feeling like, I think it's probably fair to say we all kind of feel like a 7 out of 10 on Mega Evolution. Like pretty good, maybe a little higher, maybe a little lower, somewhere in there. I think I agree. I would give Mega Evolution like a, if I were to grade it out of 10, maybe I'm sure maybe my answer will change, but I don't know. Probably like a 7.5 or like a 7.9 or like maybe a low 8, like an 8.0. Gem Mint 10. There's no Gengar problem, Zeppelin. It's just like we don't know what it is yet. And Japanese released a promo in a battle deck, I think, of Gengar. and it would be weird for it not to have a different SIR for international. But if I had to guess, Japanese will release the Gengar, and then it will be a promo for Japanese, perhaps. I'm not sure. We'll see. Yeah, I think people like Megas. Although X and Y wasn't like the most popular Pokemon era. But I think they've aged very well. But I still think Phantasmal, even with a good Charizard and nothing else, like I still think it'll be good. But Gengar, my expectations are low for it being potentially an IR and not that great of an art. I really hope Gengar gets an SIR, but they might push that into another set. I have no clue. I don't know why they would. It's Phantasmal Flames. Things are always more popular in hindsight. I wonder how people will look back on tarot cards in 10 years. Okay, if anybody who has played the Pokemon game, like the trading card game, how do we feel about the tarot mechanic? Was it fun or was it bad? My impression was that it was bad, but maybe I'm wrong. Better for the hobby if there's no Gengar SIR. That would definitely be an interesting turn, for sure. Very much so. Hold up, I got to check the Auburn score. Oh, they lost. You got to be kidding me. How did they lose? That's brutal, Bretta. All right. Apologies. Had to mourn my loss. Had to mourn my alma mater. Phantasmal Flames minus the Phantasm. Hey, yo. The Gengar is the same art style as the Haunter IR. Sorry, I lost your comment. If the Gengar is in the same style as the Haunter IR, it'll be alright. But the Zard is enough to carry. I think so. It really would benefit from having that Gengar. And it goes without saying. But even like a shitty one would make a difference. Arimon says, Terra was a great mechanic competitively. The Scarlet and Violet games were bad. Okay. Yeah, no, they sold the most games of all time. What's up, Jay? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday night. I'm surprised this many people showed up on a Saturday night. It's kind of fun. It's kind of a vibe for me. It's like cozy, I don't feel guilty about like not doing something crazy. I'm just chilling. Is that your alma mater? It is, and don't say anything else. How dare you? How dare you? What is your opinion on the Fed rate cut? It seems like the TCG market is in a stagnation phase and is not responding to it. No, the TCG market is not in a stagnation phase. It is in a full euphoric frenzy. But I'm very concerned about the economy. As a white guy. As a white guy, I'm concerned about the economy. I am concerned about the job market. I'm concerned about the AI bubble. I'm concerned about most of consumer spending being rich people. If any of those things fail, I think it'll be a very interesting time economically. So we'll see. In the short term, I think a lot of these rate cuts are priced in for the stock market. Right. What was I going to say? Sorry, I got distracted by typing. But, I do think it will be good rate cuts are obviously good for growth. And they're making rate cuts for the draw market. I think that the Pokemon space, a lot of people very quickly can get shaken out. Don't get me wrong, I do believe there's a lot of organic demand, and it's organically the most popular it's ever been, but there are a lot of people in it for a quick buck who will be very quick to shake out because maybe they have less capital to work with. Maybe they're over leveraged. Maybe they're not even really Pokemon fans. Any combination of those things. Those are going to be the first people to go. Those are also people who are contributing to elevated prices. So don't think for a second that just because something has gone up, it cannot ever come down again. This is a very speculative space. Now, it goes without saying, sealed product is deflationary. So that's the main thing that is helping the space. And there's more packs being ripped than ever right now. I think more people are turning to gambling in general, which is a whole other conversation. Sports betting, Pokemon. Remember, it is gambling. And everybody wants a little taste of the chase, you know? So I think it's very complicated. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend to know what's going to happen. All I can do is have a plan and be prepared for any outcome and not be over leveraged. So, you know, don't get lost too much in the noise. Because I've said this before, if a $400 box continues to grow at a rate of 236%, compounded over 10 years, that box will be like $400,000. Just FYI. This will not be a $400,000 box. Probably ever. So, you know, something is going to happen at some point. I just, you know, don't be surprised when it does. Everything is cyclical in life, guys. It's just how it works. $400K is probably undervalued for Destined Rivals, though, I will say. There has to be a retrace of some sort. It's an economic principle. Too many people are only here because they expect it to keep growing at 3x per year. When it slows, people will dip 100%. Because right now we have full confidence, like euphoric confidence. Everybody feels so confident that prices will continue to go up and up, and maybe they will. But the second that sentiment changes, Gen 10 comes out, it stinks. We get a couple bad sets. Things can change. You know, scalpers can't make money anymore, or they make less than they used to with more effort. Or the Pokemon company, they come out and they say something, hey, we're skipping sets, or hey, we bought a new printing facility, or something, you know, some new change that they've implemented to protect their brand or capture demand or raise MSRP. You know, something at some point is going to give. Something has to give. There can't just be infinite money injected into the Pokemon space forever. But Nicholas is right. As long as the Pokemon company can't print to demand, it will stay this way. And that is true. It is a perfect storm of people wanting to make money in the world where maybe they're priced out of the stock market or crypto or real estate. And you turn to something like Pokemon where there's a 30-year history. And now, how does the Pokemon company, how do they catch up to demand? How do they do it? They raise MSR. There's only a couple levers that they have. They can print more, but that would require them investing capital into a facility where long term, you know, they've weathered some bear markets. Like maybe that doesn't make sense for them. They raise MSRP, they skip sets. I don't know what the answer is. Maybe they're forecasting some market volatility in the future with tariffs and all types of things, because we really haven't even felt the effects of a lot of that stuff quite yet. So, I think this next until the end of 2026 will be very, very interesting. Very interesting. No doubt about it. Why do I have an ad? Couldn't they rent a facility? Alex, I don't know the answer to this. I really don't. I doubt it's just as easy as renting a facility. It's pretty specialized infrastructure. Increased personnel. It's still a huge investment to do, I imagine. Supply chain, pretty complicated stuff to just do overnight, because demand basically increased overnight. First time tuning in. I like your videos. Cheers. Thank you, Kay. Appreciate it. What's up, Ice? Best time to invest in Pokemon sealed products was in the past. That's true. But the past is now, my friend. It's time to go all in on Destined Rivals. We're always living in the past. We're actually always living in the past, because the neurotransmitters, by the time we process the present, it's already moved on. It's all an illusion. So technically, if you invest now, you're investing in the past. So you're right. The best time to invest is right now. Oh. I won't buy Destined Rivals booster boxes for more than 130. I highly doubt that you will ever get a Destined Rivals box for below 130. Highly doubt. But if that's what makes you feel comfortable, then hey, I got no issues with that. I think that's fair. The past and the future is the best time to invest in Pokemon sealed products. Not right now, though. Yeah. Chuck the neurophilosopher. Actually, don't think I'll ever see below 200. I don't think so either. There's too much demand. And by the time they come up with a solution, I hope they think of something. But think about how long it would take to get that infrastructure up and running. It'll take months. And they could just print bundles. Because ultimately, they don't give a fuck about people owning booster boxes. They want people to get packs and play the game and collect and trade. And if it's easier to do bundles and ETBs, then that's what they're going to do, if it makes them the most money. I wish we knew more about the financials behind each product and the strategy. That would be fascinating. That would answer so many questions in this space. It'd be incredible. DR never going under 300. Oh, that one's a 50-50. But I wouldn't bet against it right now, that's for sure. I have no reason to. 200 isn't a lot for a booster box. It's easy to say now. Every single box will be around 300 plus end of year. DR is too good. If it dips anywhere near that, people will smash buy. This is a fact. There will not be A single booster box from the SV era under $300 by the end of the year. Because nothing is stopping it. There's nothing stopping it. I would not be shocked. I would not be shocked. And maybe I'll eat my words. If Destined Rivals passes Brilliant Stars in price. Wouldn't be shocked at all. I mean, I would be shocked in the sense that's like insane. It's already $400. Brilliant Stars is selling sub $500 on eBay. Not in mass, but you know what I'm saying. It's not going to take long. It won't take long. As long as we don't get booster boxes, that's what's going to happen, I should say. Now, whether or not we get booster boxes and that changes, I mean, I think it just pushes the timeline back a little bit. But like, you know, look at Evolving Skies. It's outperformed a lot of boxes in previous years. I'm just saying, man. There are still great sets coming soon. Better putting your money in the future sets right now for retail price. That might be true, man. Yeah, I mean, Phantasmal booster boxes, PCTBs at retail is like, that's a fantastic investment in my opinion. PC ETBs from the SV era are a better buy than Sword and Shield PCTBs. Changed my mind. I don't think anybody disagrees with you because there's a promo inside that's stamped. So I agree. Just from that standpoint, there's more value. Just one is older than the other. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. Thoughts on Charizard UPCs as an investment? I think it's phenomenal. I think it's a phenomenal product. I think it's a very good product. And I think it will continue to march up and up. Oh, it just had a huge buyout last weekend. It is consistently selling for over $400 now. Pretty crazy. Oh, were you referring to the upcoming Charizard? What are we calling that? Isn't it called like Charizard EX, Charizard X EX? What is it called? It's like the worst name. Charizard X EX Premium Box. This thing. Substock jockey. Megazard, Mega Charizard UPZ. All right. Yeah, I think I just overthought that. I think my brain malfunctioned thinking about the title of it. Mega Charizard X EX Ultra Premium Collection. That's insane. Let's look at that. Oh, yeah. Let's pull up that Moltres. Yeah, it's pretty weird that we got both of these, huh? Yeah, this box sucks. It's kind of like not great. This product is pretty trash. Just from like why did they make this perspective? It just feels like they're dumping old SV packs that they still have. You know, it's like this is your early Scarlet and Violet ETF, I guess. I mean, at retail, I'll probably buy it, right? Like, I'll probably buy it if I can. I'm sure it'll be scalped to hell. You know, it's got the Moltres promo, but it just has a Destined Rivals stamp on it. It's like, what is this product, bro? What is the point of this product? What is the point of this product? Am I crazy? We all agree. Okay. No, this shit pisses me off. I mean, it's kind of cool looking. The box itself, it's fine. But like, Why are we remaking a promo with a stamp? Look, I'll say this. This pack selection, give it a year or two, and I promise you people will be like, yo, this is actually really good. Yo, it's got 2 Destined Rivals in it, bro. Bro, it's got 2 Pally Evolved. And I think this is going to be one of those products that just one day you're going to look back and be like, damn, I wish I bought more. I'm calling it. I just know it. People did think the old Zard UPC was trash. Everybody thought this was trash. You could find it anywhere all the time. We didn't know how good we had it. Now, this is a much better product. Much better pack selection. This is your latter half ETF. Surging, 4 Journey, 4 Destined, 4 Mega Evolution, 4 Phantasmal. And an actual promo, which, you know, is a little bit polarizing, but it has grown on me a little bit. And the playmat's pretty sick. And the box looks all right. To be honest, this isn't my favorite design, but it's not bad or anything. But that's just me. But yeah, the promo is pretty good for, like a box like this. I'm sure it'll do well. But this I'm much more interested in. But they did say they're going to print 3 million of them. I don't know how true that is. That seems like a big number to me, no? That's a big number. 3 million? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not that crazy. I mean, I guess they do want a like a holiday product out there, for people to have and rip and make memories and to be indoctrinated into the Pokemon universe. I don't get why Journey ain't getting more love. It will. Give it a little bit of time. $3 million boxes would sell in 30 minutes on Pokemon Center. I don't know. They'll definitely sell out. But I think you'll definitely have time to get it if you join the queue. If you join the queue that day, you're getting this box. That's a lot of boxes. It's a lot of boxes. 2 hours? Yeah, I think 2 to 3 hours is probably about right. What's up, Chuck? 6 hours? Maybe. Maybe. They do cancel multiple addresses, so I don't know. Sneaker bots? Yeah. People will sleep on Journey until it's too late, just like every other set. That's a fact. Big facts. 151 UPCs? I don't know what you mean. Here in Australia, one of the big retailers had a 10 UPC per person limit. That's hilarious. Oh, dear. Do we know how many PF bundles they had? No, we don't know numbers for anything. I imagine the stock was pretty healthy because I went back in the queue and I got a bundle. So they probably just printed that thing to demand. I bet they made 1 million of those things easily. Maybe 1 million is high, but it was a lot. Chuck, guess what the price will be for Destined Rivals booster box by Christmas? I believe it will be $500. I think it will be a $500 box. I suppose that would be me pricing in a restock of Destined Rivals booster boxes. If there is no restock of Destined Rivals booster boxes by Christmas, like, I don't see why it wouldn't be, 550, 600 if there's no restock. I think comfortably, which is crazy. which is crazy. It's crazy. Look at the sell-through rate. Sell-through rate in Pokemon is generally pretty high, but this is just next level. 170 listed, 465 sold. That's insane. Bro, it might be 500 by the end of the month. I don't think it will be. But yeah, I think it'll be crazy. Anyway, I think we'll call it there, guys. I got to run, but I just wanted to hop on for, a solid hour because I didn't have an hour tomorrow. So, dude, I appreciate everybody hopping in. I would have went a little bit longer. I apologize. Just a kind of a busy weekend for me. Kind of a busy weekend. Yeah, just like weird stuff happening this weekend. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for hopping in. Alex, Weewog, the goats. Can you discuss Moltres 10 from Crown Zenith as an investment, 10 in promo, jumping up? Yeah, Shinji Kondo 10. I mean, that's really all there needs to be said. And Crown Zenith is going up. Good luck with the weird stuff. Thank you. Yeah, no, everything's okay. Something weird happened today. Yeah, everybody's good. Thank you for the stream. Hopefully see you next week. Thank you, man. Yeah, for sure. Next week, y'all tune in. Earn Collects will be joining us on our live. So I'm very excited. We're going to do some deep market talk about investing, collecting, buy, sell, trade, collect, vend, grade, all the things. So come prepared with some good questions. Very good questions, and we'll have a good time. It'll be cool. Very fun. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate it. Buy list for next month. If I say Prismatic and MSRP, people are going to literally unsubscribe. But I will say Prismatic bundles at $45 to $50. ETBs, $100. I don't even know if you can get that at this point now. What else? Prismatic is mostly what I'm prioritizing at the moment. I'll keep you updated, my friend. Low key, I'm looking at some of these Sword and Shield boxes. Dude, sub 500 for Brilliant Stars? Like, come on now. But I'm trying to concentrate into the best sets. But I'll leave it there. We'll talk more. Market Monday update on Monday. Prismatic figure collection this month. Yes, I will be trying to get some of that. I might even go to a store and wait in line. Kill me. All right. I'll catch you guys later. Appreciate it again, for real. All the support means a lot. Y'all have a great rest of your night and a great Sunday. And I will see you on Monday in our market update video. Join the Discord. Link is in the description. Peace, my friends. Goodbye.